Hi, friends. Today we're going to read about diamondback rattlesnakes. So, there are many different types of rattlesnakes in the United States, but diamondback rattlesnakes are specifically in the desert. And since the desert habitat is one of the habitats we're studying about, I thought that the diamondback rattlesnake would be a good one to read about. So, in this story, North American Animals, Diamondback Rattlesnakes by Betsy Rathburn, it says the North American continent is home to animals of all sizes and appetites. So, I am going to minimize my screen so that we can make sure to see all of the pictures in the story. So, here we go. Here's our table of contents. What are diamondback rattlesnakes? Deadly strikers, warning rattles, baby rattlers, glossary to learn more, and the index. So, as we go through the book, I want you to think about the last lesson on garter snakes. Garter snakes were harmless, aside from an annoying, stinky smell that they put out, but diamondback rattlesnakes are definitely different. What are diamondback rattlesnakes? So, here's a diagram. This is a western diamondback, and here is the rattle. Diamondback rattlesnakes are reptiles known for their noisy rattles. A bold diamond pattern covers their body. So it's kind of hard to see in this picture, but it's all over their body. And oh, look, friends, it's a compass rose. Diamondback rattlesnake range. So this is our map, our compass rose. This is our legend, and it has the different types of concern levels. So if we had red, that means that the diamondback rattler would be extinct in the wild, critically endangered. So it kind of shows that they're critically endangered, extinct in the wild, and this is their range. This is where they live. And it says that since the arrows are pointing at the least concern, that means that there's many of them and they do not need to worry about them becoming extinct. Western diamondbacks are found in the southwestern United States and northern Mexico. So that's here. Eastern diamondbacks live in the southeastern United States. So this is Florida and Georgia, maybe South Carolina coastline. So there's a lot of them. Diamondbacks live in dry habitats. They sneak around deserts, grasslands, and mountains. Diamondbacks often hide during the day. They find shelter in tree stumps, rock piles, and animal burrows. And there's that word that keeps coming up. And when we learned about our garter snakes, we talked about how the rock piles, snakes are drawn to the rocks because it's warm. So here is the size of a diamondback rattlesnake. So here's the average size human, between 5 and 6 feet tall. And here is the diamondback rattlesnake, normally about 2 feet, because right here he's coiled up. Diamondbacks are some of the longest rattlesnakes in North America. They can grow up to be 8 feet long. So, 8 feet, friends, is taller than a human. It would be up here. If we stretch them out from tip to tip, it would be taller than a human. So, here is an eastern diamondback that is shedding its skin. So, right after a snake sheds its skin, you can see the diamonds on this one really pretty. They're nice and smooth, and the colors are very, very bright. The snakes shed their skin as they grow. The last scales on their tails become part of the rattle. I actually did not know that. So I learned something new today. Deadly strikers. Diamondbacks are carnivores. So we've already learned about carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. So diamondbacks are carnivores. They eat mice and other small animals. Most diamondbacks eat every few weeks. They open their jaws wide to swallow their prey whole. And here's some of their prey: quails, squirrels, mice and rabbits, mockingbirds, and spiny lizards. So you can see how their jaws open really wide to eat. These snakes hide until food is near. So, friends, when we talk about camouflage, okay, the snakes are definitely camouflaged to the desert. At night, pits near their eyes help them sense the heat of other animals. Wow. So I guess that's when they know that they need to kind of strike. When prey comes close, diamondbacks strike. Sharp fangs shoot deadly venom into the animals. So this is a picture of the tail part, okay, right before the rattle. So there's the rattle, and there is the diamond pattern all over its back. Now, one thing that I did know about the rattle on rattlesnakes, I didn't know that the last few scales become a longer rattle, but the older a rattlesnake is, the longer its rattle will be. And I don't know if it's 1 year for every link, but that would be interesting to see if we could figure out a rattlesnake's age based on how many links or how many joints are in its tail, how many rattles it has. Warning rattles. Ooh, look at this roadrunner. Diamondbacks must watch out for enemies. Horses and deer stomp on snakes if they come too close. Birds of prey catch them with sharp claws and beaks. Sometimes other snakes will even snack on diamondbacks. So, deer will kill them, red-tailed hawks will eat them, roadrunners will eat them, and eastern king snakes will eat them. Wow, it's kind of hard to think about rattlesnakes as having predators. Diamondbacks rattle their tails when they sense danger. They curl up into tight coils and raise their heads in warning. This actually was one of our spelling words with our oi sound, coils. So they'll raise their head in warning. Remember, they're trying to warn you to get away. The biggest diamondbacks can strike enemies from over 5 feet away. That's a long way, friends. Wow. So they're striking, opening up its mouth, and you can see their fangs there. Baby rattlers. God, they're beautiful, aren't they? See the diamonds? Their colors are a little bit different, though. Some diamondbacks hibernate in the winter. They stay hidden until spring. Females usually have babies during the summer. The babies grow in eggs inside the mom. And I'm waiting to see that last sentence. Then the mom gives birth to live babies. Oh, so that's interesting. So the babies are in eggs inside mom, but then she births to live, just like the garter snakes. That's fascinating. Newborn diamondbacks are up to 15 inches long. Wow, that's long, friends. They are born with button tails and sharp fangs. So button tails. Oh, right. So see, they only have one little link. Soon the babies leave mom and they slither off to hunt for food. So the name for the babies is neonates. There can be 6 to 21 snakes in a litter. They spend 5 to 7 months in the egg inside mom, and they only spend a day with her. Wow. So there's our glossary. We love all of our new words. It tells you
Slither.
how to read it and then what it means. I love that. And then you just click off for it to go back. Wow. It's great. So let's click on our book and see how many points we get today. Do we get 100? Do we get 100? Oh, 113. Nice, nice. We're getting so many points. All right. Well, our next read aloud is going to be termites. So we are going to be learning, let me get my camera back here, all about termites. So termites are really interesting. Their houses are really cool, but termites are definitely something that your parents don't want to have in your house because they will eat the wood. Anyway, you guys have a great afternoon, and I'm looking forward to reading termites with you next time. Bye, friends.